Being impatient with your logistics. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is it takes a little bit longer to actually get yourself organized. I've got to take the bike down off the rack here. I've got to unlock it from the storage unit. I've got to put the battery on. I've got to set everything up. I've got to make sure there's a bike lock, make sure my backpack's ready to go, and then just do a quick brake test and I'm off. But it takes a little bit longer there, especially if you're accustomed to running and just turn the ignition on your car and driving away. Safety, safety, safety. It's really important. If you can get a helmet that has like a light on it, like this one here, jacket, something like that, that will really help. Even lights on the bike, just be seen by other drivers. Super, super, super helpful. Wear what you want to wear. Don't be sort of restricted into having to buy cyclist gear. Today, I'm just wearing my shorts and a t-shirt because it's a perfect day for riding your bicycle. If it's raining, I might put a jacket on, but I didn't go out and spend hundreds of dollars worth of money on just frivolous cycling gear so that when I arrive to work, I've got all this stuff to get rid of. This way I can arrive at work, I'm just wearing what I'm gonna wear for work. Pick a commuter bike and not a mountain bike. Mountain bikes are designed for the mountains and not designed for commuting. The tires are too thick, it takes too much effort. Trust me, get a commuter bike. Another mistake new e-bike riders sometimes make is choosing the wrong route. Make sure you stay away from busy traffic intersections like this. Stick to the bike paths when you can and pick out some alternative routes as well, just in case things get a little hairy one day. A, it gives you variety, but B, it gives you some safety as well. Buy yourself a really good quality lock. I see a lot of beginner e-bike users using less than satisfactory locks. And if you want to see a really good video on best locks to buy for your e-bike, click right here. Another pro tip here is use 2 bike locks, just like this guy is using. A lot of e-bikes will actually come with a little multi-tool. Make sure you bring it with you. A loose screw, loose bolt that can be easily tightened with one of these can absolutely save a ride coming into work or trying to get home. Speaking of getting into work, one of the other things you can do is get yourself a second charger. Leave it in a drawer at work. It might just save your bacon. Another mistake that new e-bike riders make is buying too much equipment at the very beginning. They'll laden down their e-bikes with panniers, extra racks, extra lights. Just breathe, try it out for a while, see what you actually need after a few days of riding, and then start planning buying extra things. But at the very beginning, keep it minimal, just grab a backpack and go. And Michael here is my cameraman today, and he just reminded me of a couple of things that he's found that could be really helpful for a new e-bike rider. Just like himself, he just started riding e-bikes recently. Share with me your thoughts, Michael.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was getting used to riding a bike again. Now a bike that could go a lot faster than you typically could with the power assist, and reminding yourselves of the rules of the road. How you're supposed to maneuver when you've got this more powerful, faster vehicle that you're moving around town on. Every city is different, so there may be customizations. But here in Victoria, there's bike lights, there's special bike lanes, there's shared pedestrian and bicycle areas, things that you need to make yourself familiar with to ride more safely.
And the last mistake that e-bike riders make is not getting to know their e-bike before they start to commute. So take it out for a spin. Maybe take it out to a beautiful location on a nice quiet weekend. Get to actually know your e-bike. This is actually e-bike. This is called a KBO Breeze. It's a terrific commuter e-bike. I'm going to put links to everything that I used in today's video down below. One of the things I learned just today, in fact, is that I can actually charge my cell phone on my e-bike. So if I'm riding around and I happen to have a cord, I can plug it in right in here and charge up my cell phone.